Good morning, everybody. So, when you come to meditation now for a while, always I can hear people use a word, Sangha. Did you hear that word? How many people know that word? Sangha. 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 What does that mean?
That means a fellowship.
Fellowship, community, okay? So, literal meaning of that word, Sangha, means come together lovingly. Come together lovingly. So you can see in this place, we all are together here lovingly. That is the word we call the Sangha, our community. So when we talk about Sangha, our community, we have 4 categories of Sangha. One category is we call the Bhikkhuni Sangha. That's her and her community and all the female nuns. We call the Bhikkhuni Sangha. So we call ourselves the monks, we call the Bhikkhu Sangha. That means monks community. And then we call Upasika Sangha, lay female community. Lay female community. And also Upasaka Sangha, the lay male community. So those 4 communities come together, we use the one word we call Sangha. And then we can divide to 2 categories, ordained Sangha, non-ordained Sangha. So we are ordained Sangha, you are non-ordained Sangha. So anyway, this word is very powerful word. Why? We have to live together as a community. And also, we have the word Sangha. There is another word. Now you have to try to memorize those words. I never used that many Pali words last 10 years. I thought this is the time, so I have to talk about some words, then you can pick some word. Then we have order. The order means, we call the sasana. The teaching of the Buddha and all the Sangha members and the people who follow the teaching, we call the sasana, the order. We call what is the word? Sasana. Right? Sasana. We say we have to protect the sasana, we have to protect the order. So that's our duty, that's our job. So how we are going to protect this order? Take, buy some guns and, walk around the building and protect this order. That's the one way to protect, right? Some people, people talk about the protection. That's the people when they have fear, then they think, when I have gun and, something like that, then we can protect ourselves. So when we want to protect this community, what do you have to do? What Buddha said?
We apply the unblemished sanity.
Okay, that's good. I remember that. So then we have to practice this teaching and live accordingly, then automatically we are protecting this order. So, first time when I started the meditation group at the basement of this building, we didn't have that many people, right, Bill? Where's Bill? Oh yeah, okay. So we didn't have that many people, just few people. So I had time to watch each other's eyes. I had the time to smile to each other, and I know exactly who they are. I can remember all the names. I know the nature of the people. I can observe them. I had so much time for those small group. So I never miss each person. I smile to every person who come to meditation. That's what I did. That's the first teaching I did, first year. Now it is totally different story. Now I cannot remember names at all, and one thing, and I am getting older, and also so many people. I cannot remember all the names, and sometimes I cannot smile to all the people, and because when people come in, everybody come together. right? So many people keep coming. Then I don't have, I have time, but I miss some people. I cannot smile. When we have monastic meeting, always I reminding our monastic, your job, you have to smile to each person who comes to the temple. That is very important. That is very important. Sometimes I feel a little bit bad now, and because I'm traveling a lot, so I miss it. I miss my community. I miss smiling to each person who comes to the temple. I think that is a big part of our Sangha, big part of our teaching, big part of our community. So in the beginning I understand we didn't have that many people. I had time, I can focus on all the people who came to the temple. Now I cannot do it by myself. What I am going to tell you now it is your job too. Now is your job too. Now, for example, Bill is coming 10 years now, right? Always I use the Bill, because I remember him, and and so maybe you coming like 8, 9 years, and so I can remember, and Nancy coming, so Julie, and so if I looking at the people, and so many people coming many years, so now your job also to smile to people. So when people come from this door, and always you have to understand who are the new people, and you have to understand when they come inside the building they are nervous, and they don't know how they have to react, how they have to act, how they have to behave. So our job as a long time practice and as long time practicing Sangha members, make them comfortable. When Buddha was talking about the qualities of the Sangha members, one quality is welcoming. Welcoming. So, just imagine when you come into this building first time, so I just ignore you, I don't looking at you, somebody's coming, I looking at somewhere, and I'm focusing on my thing. How do you feel? How do you feel? You don't like it. So think about when you go to a restaurant, the waiter or waitress not friendly, not smiling. Do you talk about it? Oh, she's nice, or no? Let's go to another place. So I can remember one time, a long time ago, one of my other students asked me to Bhante, let's go to lunch somewhere in Crystal Lake. I don't say the name of the restaurant. And so we went there, lunchtime, then we are sitting, the girl came and she doesn't smile and she didn't welcome us and so mean. She's, the throwing things, like, here you go, something like that. That woman, my friend, she cannot handle that. She cannot handle that. She's waiting and she's not serving anything, no water, and so mean. What she did, ran to the kitchen. My friend ran to the kitchen and talked to the manager, and what's wrong with these people? We are here to eat, and then she said, Bhante, let's go to another place. I said, no, we can wait here and we can find something. She said, no, I'm telling you, let's go. So she doesn't like it at all. As a monk, I can handle it. That's my job, I had to handle it. But usually when people come to a place or restaurant or temple, it doesn't matter. People always waiting for the warm welcoming. I think people, when they come to the Blue Lotus Temple, how many people looking for that first time? Just, think about your memory. Always you are thinking, oh, somebody will welcome me, somebody will guide me, somebody will teach me how to sit, how to behave, how to talk, how to dress, and right? Always people questioning about it. So the people who are regular at the temple now, including ourselves, that's our first teaching to people to make them comfortable. Make them comfortable. So when you come to the temple, oh, I'm here, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to relax and sit on my cushion, the sitting here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Always take the turns and time and go and stand at the door and looking for other people. Ask them, what can I do for you? This is your first time. And what is your name? Please write your email address. These are the directions. These are the booklet. This is the chanting. This is the way you can chant. I can guide you how to chant. How wonderful. How wonderful. Sometimes when people come to the temple, they think, we have to talk about Four Noble Truths and Eightfold Path. That's later. Don't hurry about Four Noble Truths and Eightfold Path. I am not, Bill, do you remember any time I talked in last 10 years? Today I am going to talk about Four Noble Truths or Eightfold Path. I never did last 10 years. But I talk about those things without using any words and with our action. That is very important. I am always suggesting people, so our practice away from the cushion, not sitting on the cushion. If you attach into the cushion, that is not your practice at all. So don't attach to the cushion. Remember one person, and she was so attached into her cushion one day at the basement when you are doing. And always I can remember she is the one corner she is sitting close to me, and then one day somebody was sitting there, and maybe that person came a little late, and she was so upset. And then she, oh, I was sitting here, but I missed my cushion today. I said, don't sit again there. And you have to find some place, otherwise people get attached to the cushion. So when you come to Blue Lotus Temple, don't think this is your practice. Just sitting in the cushion, I did meditation. No, your action is your practice. If you cannot put into action, this is useless practice. It makes sense? So then, Sangha means love, compassion, welcoming, acceptance, and guiding. Those are the meaning for the word of Sangha. Right? So when you say followership, how do you define the word followership here?
How do I define that? A gathering of people of like mind, and just a community of people who get along. And,
right, exactly.
Just fellowship.
So now I can see sometimes, I try to avoid that, the most of time when you have followership, what people are doing? Gossip. Sitting and talking about other people, and that's not the followership.
No.
So if you are following the Buddha, what you have to do, we have to put into action. And also, I always believing when people come to practice, beautiful smile, beautiful words, and beautiful actions are very important. Beautiful words, beautiful smile, and beautiful actions. Can you remember those things? Okay? Beautiful words, beautiful smile, beautiful actions. So, then what will happen? Then we are putting our intention to those things. Then accordingly, according to that teaching, that intention become karma. Intention become karma. Then I call it the boomerang karma. What is, you have seen the boomerang? What is the nature of the boomerang? When you throw it, come back to you. So then whatever action when you do, you put your intention, then that action react towards you. Then automatically you are creating your own karma. Then own good deeds, own merits, own good energy you are making to yourself. Otherwise, if you are believing just sitting and doing this, I believe, I get all the good karma, not at all. You have to get out from the cushion and you have to put it into action. Any questions? Any comments about the Sangha? So now, what I am suggesting you now, because I can see I am losing myself here at the temple now. The reason, so many people, community is getting bigger, and so I apologize, especially for new people, and I don't have that much time to focus on each other's eyes because of so many people. I am asking people, help each other. Otherwise, all the time when our institute or the company or business getting bigger and larger, what will happen? What will happen? We lose the quality of that. It happened to many places. I don't want to say it will happen to Blue Lotus Temple. During my time, I am trying my best not to happen even my time, because that's not my purpose of starting this, that's not my goal. So all together come and help each other. Okay? Any questions? What do you understand about it?
As a noble friend.
Yes, then you can become a noble friend to each other. Right? Always you can become noble friend to each other. That's very important thing too. Anything? Any suggestions? Anything you have anything?
I think you said it pretty well.
No questions? Okay. Anybody? Yes.
I'm kind of dying to ask, did somebody complain? Just wondering, did anybody have a bad experience or something?
No, actually, so far, no bad experiences. People love Blue Lotus. People love Blue Lotus. Always people telling they are friendly and funny and laughing and smiling and little crazy, and that's good. That's good. Sometimes always people telling all the monastics are crazy. I like it, and so that's good. And so I want to keep that beauty. Now what I'm telling you, there is no any complaints. I can see the community is getting bigger and larger because my nature, I don't talk after something happens. I always talk before something happens. That's my, the way of dealing with things. After something happens, going and complain to people, why I'm doing that? Right? So before I can see things are coming now, so I want to focus on more. Then we can reduce the negative things happening at the temple. So far everything is going well. Thank you so much. Don't worry about it. Anything else? Good? Yes.
I just wanted to say I came last Saturday for the first time, and several people came to me. So it's happening already, even without your instructions.
I love my
Several
people.
Came and told me what to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. That's what I want to hear. How beautiful, right? We have all the compliments from the people. And last 10 years, people came to this place. Nobody get upset or hurt. So everybody enjoys so much in this place. Let's keep it that way. That means we are good practitioners. We are practicing so much love and kindness in this place. And also many people keep telling me, and when even their first time knew, when they come to this place, they feel the energy, they feel the vibration. That's powerful mind of each of you. Right? Anything else? Any good experience? Yes.
I just want to say, I think like after meditation and being with people here, it helps you to be happier. And I think when we're happier, we're more likely to say hello, or so there's a part of us that is responsible for your happiness, so that you're able to treat someone lovingly.
Right, exactly.
Love yourself.
Yeah, and anybody has a really good experience at the temple? People like to hear, maybe first time.
I was at the very first one.
Yes, I know. I remember that.
So that I felt like that was really, really positive,
Okay.
and I love to see how it's grown because I've been away for a
Right,
while,
exactly.
so
You cannot believe it when you return, right?
I know, so it made me so happy
Yeah.
to see that, and that it's become generational. I really like that
Right.
also. It's just
Very
like
good. Expanding.
it's
Yeah.
blossoming.
Yeah. Any other positive experience you want to share? If you remember anything, I think we're happy to hear.
I'm sure we've all had a positive experience. So we'd all be talking.
Yeah.
I came a year ago and it was downstairs before this was, open up here. And straight away I was welcomed by Bhante Sumana and other people as well. So
Yeah.
it is nerve-wracking. I'm sure we felt it, we don't know how to chant, we don't know how to sit, everything, you just don't know. And you want to do the right thing.
Right, exactly.
You don't want to be isolated by looking like, oh, wish I'd done the wrong thing here, and everyone's looking at me. So it does help when people guide you and give you advice.
Julie?
Okay.
Oh, I was just going to say that I so appreciate